I'm Kurt Fearnley and we're back for another episode of You Little Ripper. We're here at Toyota Australia's Autodrome in Altona. They have a test track here that we get to utilise for a day, and we're going to give these cars a great run around the course. We have the GR86, the GR Yaris and the GR Supra. They are all incredible, and guess what? I test drive them all. Today we have Benny Tudhope. Now, at the ripe old age of 22, Ben is a three-time Paralympian and recently got a bronze medal in the 2022 Winter Paralympics in Beijing. There are a lot of people who are participants in the Paralympic movement or fans of the Paralympic movement, but in Ben, we can see that the Paralympic movement is within his soul. Benny Tudhope, welcome to You Little Ripper.
Thank you so much for having me, Kurt. Very excited for today and go in one of these cars.
Mate, I love seeing you on the snow. You are just so epic when you were taking on that pace downhill.
Yeah.
How do you go behind the wheel?
You know what? I grew up with a need for speed, so on the snowboard in the car, I love to go fast.
Well, that's actually perfect because these cars, the GR performance cars, they're made for speed. Akio Toyoda, the president of Toyota, he got these because he wanted to make sure that driving a car was fun. And these things, they are fun. We've got the GR86, the GR Yaris and the GR Supra. Which one are we driving?
I want to have the most fun, and black for me is always equal to speed. So let's go the 86.
Great. I hear the black does go quicker, and I reckon we just rip into it.
Yeah, let's go.
So how close to the edge are you actually going to go?
Oh, very close. I'm always close to the edge in a way, so let's see how I go in the car.
All right, I think that's a challenge accepted.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I know that you are extremely controlled when you race. I reckon we can experience that today.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll just throw this away. See you later, wheelchair.
Goodbye.
What's your relationship to driving?
Look, I love driving, and as a kid growing up, when I was learning to drive, there were a lot of questions about me and driving, and I didn't know whether to put on the paper on my driving certificate when I was taking the test to mention if I had cerebral palsy or not. Because it was just a funny thing, because the way I look at it is I don't look at myself having a disability, but it's always there. I classify my kind of being with I'm able to do everything that anyone else can do. And so that driving actually gave me the possibility to have my own experience and have my own freedom. And so when I hopped in the car, it was like hopping into a snowboard, hopping onto one as well, because it was just this amazing thing where I could have, explore what it's like to do something on my own as well.
And is there an importance for people with disabilities to really experience that? Because sometimes with disability, I'm not sure what your experience is, but there is this loss of agency. You do experience moments where you are kind of vulnerable. Yet the independence of driving, I think, is sometimes even more important at that point.
Exactly. Well, just independence. In general. Because I feel so many people with disabilities, all they're looking for is independence to be able to do things by themselves. And it doesn't have to be big things. It can be just little day-to-day things. And where I grew up, what I loved is I learnt so many little small things which drew me to be, I guess, independent, and also had the fundamentals in life to do what I want as well.
Yeah, right. And it's not as if every person needs to be a Paralympian to find that pathway there.
No.
They could want to be a race car driver. They could want to be a scientist, or a corner store, or a doctor, or a nurse.
Exactly.
And that's the important part of recognising that as a movement of people with disabilities, as a movement, Paralympic movement, we're a piece of a really big puzzle.
It sure is. And for me, adaptive is actually my favourite word to use to describe people with disabilities, and because if you think about it, we adapt. We adapt to so many different things, and I have a competition every year, or it's now not happening, but at the X Games. And we are with all the able-bodied athletes, and it's an amazing kind of, I guess, celebration of snowboarding, and it's where I feel most included in the snowboard community. And one of the coolest things is they call us adaptive athletes. And I think that's a really cool way to promote it and to also pursue it, and for people, for spectators to actually look in on us as well.
Well, that's kind of the gift that disability does bring to so many places, is that so many disabilities have learnt to live in a world that's not really made for them.
Yeah.
So that means the adaptation is just this real ingrained kind of part of the DNA, especially within the Paralympic movement.
Yeah, it sure is. And I'm so grateful to grow up in such a great mob of Paralympians, because they've inspired me to achieve so much by just watching. Especially growing up as a kid, not knowing where I would put myself in life, it actually encouraged me to start sport, seeing people like you out there and seeing other amazing Aussie Paralympians, to now be a part of that club and that group of people, and to inspire the next generation of Paralympians and Paralympic medalists and all-round great people is amazing.
You're not only a part of it, you're a captain.
Yeah.
How did that feel being announced as the captain in 2022?
Yeah, it was insane. I can say it was insane because I never saw it coming. It was a true shock to me, but it gave me a more of a responsibility heading into the games, where I thought it could have been, I don't know, one of the more experienced athletes, but I get why they chose me as this young guy who can hopefully captain the team for maybe a lot longer, hopefully.
So where are you in your career then? You're 3 games under, you're 22 years old, you've got a bronze medal under your belt, a captaincy role under your belt. Yeah. What's next?
Do you know, for me, it's really funny. What I do and what I love is snowboarding. I'm passionate about snowboarding, and so for me the competition comes second. And so I just want to be the all-round best snowboarder I can be, and also the most fun I get out of life is on a snowboard. It's where I feel I can express myself the most. And so of course I will continue competing, but I think it's good to know that there's so much more to just being a Paralympian and being a snowboarder. It's about enjoying your time as well. So
you are a Toyota ambassador.
Yeah.
How important is that support from someone like Toyota?
Toyota has done amazing wonders in my career, really. This season especially, I couldn't have done anything, go overseas, travel and compete without the support of them. I'm just so thankful to be a part of such an amazing family and to promote something that I truly believe in, because their, I guess, passion for the Olympics and Paralympics really shines throughout what they stand for as a company.
Awesome, man. I think that you get to do a lap at your own pace now.
Oh yeah? Can we? Oh yeah.
Well, at least the straight, maybe not this one.
This is a true dream of mine, so thank you so much for letting me drive
Toyota.
cars. Yeah, thank you, Toyota.
Oh, hear that?
Yeah, let's go.
Wow, what a beast.
Woo!
All right, now hear it stop. That was great, mate. You nailed it.
Yeah, that was exhilarating. A dream come true.
Hello.
Wait,
Whoa.
Is that Toyota's own Australian rally champ, Harry Bates?
You think that was fast, boys? I'll show you fast.
Harry Bates, how'd you do that?
Magic.
Whoa!
Rip in.
Let's go.
This is awesome.
spirits from Australian Rally Champion Toyota's own Harry Bates and the great Ben Tudhope. That's another episode of You Little Ripper! This is the end of our first series. I have to give a massive shout out to the good people at Toyota for backing our Paralympians and truly being a great supporter, as well as our amazing Paralympians that joined us on the journey. And to the great Harry Bates, what a legend, for taking us around this amazing course at Altona at the Toyota Autodrome. And to you, the viewers, thanks for joining us on this journey. If you want to check out more stories around You Little Ripper and our Australian Paralympians, check out You Little Ripper wherever you get your podcast from. And till next time, go fast.